What's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of Black Iron's Battles. Today we've got a Total War Warhammer 2 Rise of the Tomb King battle for you. Looks like we're going to do it live, and it looks like my opponent, Ketogenic Cream Pie. Ketogenic Cream Pie, huh? Alright. Looks like he's taking the Tomb Kings. I'll go ahead and take my Greenskins. We'll see how this goes. We're going to use Grimgor. Let's go ahead and let's take a Goblin Big Boss on a Spider. Alright. And let's go ahead and take an Orc Shaman, of course. We'll go ahead and get the power of the WAAAGH, but we'll reduce his melee defense and his speed. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see. He's actually... Keep Foot of Gork, and we'll keep Here We Go. That should be pretty good. Let's take Brain Burster as well. Alright. So that should be pretty good. And now for my front line. So for our front line, we'll definitely want to get some Savage Orcs so they can help take out any Skeleton Spearmen, anything like that. We'll get the Warlord's Boys and the AP Loonies, just because you can't go anywhere without your Gobos. They're just too good. The Armor Sundering, as well as the Poison, included with those special attacks, is just too good to pass up. We'll also grab a few Biggins, and let's grab 2 Black Orcs. Besides that, we're gonna skip over the range units. All of the archers just outrange me, so I don't really want to take any. Let's see what else. So I really don't think I'm going to take any artillery. We won't take any ranged, so we've got 1100 left. Go ahead and we strip something down. Oh man, actually I want to take Gitsnik too. Let's cut one of these groups of Savage Orcs. Let's go ahead and take the Broken Tusk Mob, and then let's go ahead and get Gitsnik. Now we get all of Grimgor's abilities. And that should be pretty good. Alright. Now with our 225 remaining, alright. Let's go ahead and just buff these bad boys up. See how they do. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and get this battle started. Alright. So Savage Orcs are going to be really good for cutting through Skeleton Spearmen. Hopefully my Biggins should be able to cut through any Tomb Guard or anything like that. And my Black Orcs can definitely kill Tomb Guard. So, it'll really be about using my Broken Tusk Mob to kind of take down any large units like a Warsphinx or something like that. Grimgor should be able to hold his own and fight off any big units. And with Gitsnik, we should be able to do some really big damage against a large unit if one comes up. Hopefully we can kind of use the Goblin Warboss to poison and get out on the flanks if there's anything I can Foot of Gork. You know, I'll do it right on that Goblin Warboss's head. That's kind of my go-to move. And we'll just see how it goes. We can use these Warlord's Boys to kind of clear out some of, or the AP Loonies rather, to clear out some of those skeletons. If we can use those spinning loons, and so that should be pretty good. I mean, he is gonna have a lot better. I mean, his range units, if he has a bunch of skeleton archers, you know, they can tear up my units pretty well. I didn't bring any shields, so. So let's hope he doesn't have a ton, you know, some sort of crazy skeleton archer build or something. Really, actually, really excited to kind of play against the Tomb Kings with my Greenskin. I haven't got that. I've done it, you know, gotten a few games in with them, but not as many as I like, because the big thing for me is that Grimgor, I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but Grimgor is not going to be knocked around like he. So, the big thing for me, Grimgor, when I was facing against something like the Tomb Kings with their big construct or giants or something, what would happen is that Grimgor would just constantly be getting knocked all over the field. So, with this last patch, I believe they've changed that. We'll go ahead and make sure, when we do this time, we'll go ahead and put our regiments renowned there on the flanks, harder to spot. The Savage Orcs, of course, right in the middle. We'll put these Biggins behind them here. And we'll put our Black Orcs here. Maybe let's move them out a little bit on the flanks over here again. Gotta go with 2 layers there. We'll go ahead and put our Boar Boy Biggins, our Tusk Mob there on the left, and let's go ahead and put our Goblin Warboss with them. Put the go ahead and put the Orc Shaman in the back, and we'll put Grimgor right in the middle there to give his aura to everybody once I get to use his WAAAGH. Let's take a look at him, see if he looks any different. Oh man, Grimgor, he's ready. We're looking at all of those savage orcs. Oh man, this is pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at our broken tusk mob. They're ready to go. These guys are beast mode, man. Oh, I just love those face pieces on their boars. Alright, so it looks like our opponent's ready. And he's got, it looks like, a ton of skeleton archers. He does have that regiment around Necrosphinx. That's pretty awesome. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna come at him pretty heavy here. This is he's got no range, which is pretty good for me. So it's just gonna be infantry to infantry. It looks like his skeleton warriors and his skeleton spearmen all have a couple of chevrons in them. So I'm really happy that I put some chevrons into my savage orcs as well. Go ahead and get my broken tusk mob. Have them come in here like this, and let's see what they can do. All right, we're just coming straight at them. We're gonna get that charge for sure. I think we'll take a few shots from those great bows, but I'm not worried too much. All right, let's go ahead and we'll send all of our savage orcs over there. Go ahead and send them right there. Send them over here. He does have some Crypt Ghouls. Crypt Ghouls. Try to get them if we can get them into those Ushabti. Alright. We're doing just fine here. And let's go ahead right off the bat. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to cast. Oh man, here we go. Right in the middle. And here we go. Alright, we're going to get Grimgor. Let's get him moving. We're going to, as soon as we can, we're going to get him in here. We're going to use Stand Your Ground. We're going to get him on here. We're going to use Gidsting. So he is going to be doing some major work already. Besides that, let's go ahead and use Brainburster here in the back. And let's see, where do we want to do it? Let's do it right here. And that should bust up some of those skeletons right away. Let's go ahead and get right in here into those Ushabti. And we'll go ahead and pull our Boarblade Biggins. We're going to smack them right in the back of those skeleton warriors to keep them moving. We're going to go ahead. Now we're starting to lose our, here we go. So we'll go ahead and use Grimgor's WAAAAAGH, and we'll just keep him buffed, keep him moving. Here in the back, you'll see that we have charge kind of off. Let's go ahead and get these Boarblade Biggins off to the side here. And we'll go ahead and use our Day Peak Loonies to get right in here into the back. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Skeleton Warriors are doing okay. We're going to go ahead and move our wow, he's getting smacked down. That Sphinx is nasty. He's got a ton of extra weapon damage right now, so let's go ahead and move Grimgor out, and we'll go ahead and see if we can't get something else to kind of get in here and help out. Let's go ahead and get the Warlord's Boys over there on that Sphinx. So let's go ahead and reduce his armor a little bit. That 120 armor is just nasty. So we'll go ahead and do what we can with that. We'll go ahead and get in the back here, get those Chosen of the Gods taken out, get these Orc Biggins right here into this side here. And right now we're still doing okay. Let's go ahead and let's bust off right there. That should be pretty good. Boom! And then we'll cast a... here we go, right here on Grimgor. Here we go. Grimgor is going to go back after the Sphinx of... that Necrosphinx again. And I'm actually getting whooped pretty good. So let's see if we can get this Goblin Big Boss. If we can pull him out, maybe? That might be pretty helpful. Maybe we can get in the back here and get these Chosen of the Gods. I mean, Grimgor. Okay, there we go. We got Grimgor. Let's keep him fighting. Keep everyone fighting. And make sure that everyone is just kind of getting in here. I mean, at this point, we're actually taking some heavy damage to that Necrosphinx. And this is not where I really want to be right here. Arkhan the Black is doing okay, but these actually... I'm having a hard time cutting through all of these units over here. Let's just go ahead and make sure everyone's fighting. Grimgor's here, but it looks like Grimgor's going down. We've got the 8-peak loonies. They're going to come in here. We've got our broken tusk mob, but the broken tusk mob, I mean, even though they just haven't been able to get the kills that I had hoped for. Looks like I'm pretty much going to lose this one. This is not looking good for me. We do have our loons there. Toss a few loons out of the way. But at this point, I think that's pretty much it for me. Let's see if we can't go ahead and get in the back here, get into these Chosen of the Gods. The loon made it over there, but I don't think he's going to actually do anything. And it looks like, I mean, at this point, we don't really have anything we can do. I mean, Grimgor's dead. We're gonna get into the back here into these Ushabti, which is my whole goal, but the fact that he was able to summon these Ushabti, that's the real problem. I mean, that just gives him such a huge power spike. Maybe I could take those Chosen down and just continue killing all the units that I can find over here. At this point, we've still got the Warlord's Boys. I mean, we've got a lot of units that kind of routed off here when Grimgor died. What we'll do is we'll just continue kind of moving them up in here. Have them take out whatever we can. We've got our Broken Tusk Mob. Kind of get our Broken Tusk Mob to slam into the back here. At this point, I mean, there is not a lot. There's not a lot left on my squad, but I still do have a ton of units. So, if I can, I'm just going to get them charged back in here, get everyone back into the battle, and maybe we can pull it out. I'm not really sure. I mean, it's such a good fight. All right, if we can kill those Chosen of the Gods, that would kind of be key. But it doesn't look like they're going down quite yet. We will see. It's not over. Not over. At this point, we're still just going to keep charging in, keep getting everyone moving. Got the Black Orcs. The Black Orcs are really fighting here. I think the Crypt Ghouls are pretty much done. Well, let's go ahead and switch over to those Skeleton Warriors. We do have some loons here. Let's see, where can we put our loons? Put them right there. I'm going to start spinning out of control. And let's get our Broken Tusk Mob. We're going to get them to charge right into the back here, right into those Chosen of the Gods again. We'll just kind of keep everyone fighting at this point. We still got the Orc Biggins. They're going to come in the back here. We've got these Black Orcs. The AP Loonies are in here. It is getting to be a crazy battle. At this point, we're going to go ahead and use them. Kind of try to take out that Necrosphinx. We can just get the Broken Tusk Mob to charge in. Right? Come on, don't break, don't break. Oh, man. There's a good charge. Come on, get some hits in, guys. All right, here in the back. I mean, it looks like we've got our we've got a few more Savage Orcs here that are going to come back in. Got our Broken Tusk Mob. It's kind of broken. The Broken Tusk Mob are broken. Our Black Orcs are doing okay though. So at this point, those guys are critical. Let's see if we can't make those Skeleton Warriors drop their pants here. Get everyone else charging in. Everyone else engaged at this point. I mean, we don't have a lot left. Hopefully we can get in there and just drain out the rest of these units. I mean, these Black Orcs still have plenty of health. The Savage Orcs will get a charge in here. Looks like we're going to get our Orc Biggins there into those Ushabti, and maybe we'll get our Broken Tusk Mob back. I mean, they are broken. They are the Tusk Mob, but we'll see. We'll see. This is actually such a close battle. I mean, I'm always trying to pull it back from the brink. If I can pull it back from the brink, that's always that's always gonna make me happy. I mean, it's so, oh man, but it looks like my Black Orcs are starting to break, and when the Black Orcs are starting to break, I think that's it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can get in here. Maybe we can kill Arkhan the Black. Maybe the AP Loonies together with let's use the AP Loonies to get over there. It looks like I do have some Black Orcs still fighting here. They have managed to, looks like, kill the Skeleton Warriors. I don't really know. Oh man. But that Necrosphinx, I think that's what's got me. I don't think there's anything I could do against that. We'll go ahead and toss a few of those spinning loons out there. But I did not really. No, it's just the AP Loonies left. It looks like I lost. Go ahead. I'll say good game to my opponent there. And it looks like this was a good build to take out my Greenskins. I mean, those chevroned Skeleton Warriors and chevroned Skeleton Spearmen were able to just hold on. I mean, it took me so long to cut through them. If you look here, I mean, the King the Hex Legion there has, like, I think they have like 45 kills, which is pretty good. At this point, I think this is just the end of the match. And you're gonna see, oh man, look at those AP Loonies. So you see them in here fighting this Necrosphinx. Let's get some, oh man, cinematic shots there at the end. You can see Arkhan the Black there on his skeletal steed, and they're just fighting. That Necrosphinx is just in there. Even though he's surrounded here by these, oh, that was awesome. Oh man, he just tossed that goblin up in the air, cut it apart. Oh, the AP Loonies are still here. You see him just getting scythed apart, man, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's probably what, 1 or 2 left. But that was the gist of it. All I know is that was such a good battle. The real problem for me is that I wasn't able to take out those Chosen of the Gods or this Necrosphinx. So I think that's always going to be a big problem against the Tomb Kings as the Greenskins, is that you really don't, even with those Orc Biggins, you don't have, I mean, I just didn't really have the great power to get through that Sphinx. I mean, you saw Grimgor was trying to fight him, and you would think that, you know, the Sphinx has actually got pretty good, defense. Yeah, 65 defense. Look at that. I mean, that is crazy strong. So I mean, even though I had WAAAGH activated and I had Here We Go activated, I was not able to cut through that Necrosphinx with Grimgor. So that's a big surprise for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at the post-game wrap-up. And you'll see here those Black Orcs really did make it. The Biggins did well. I mean, hundreds of kills here. But realistically, he just had a lot of skeleton spearmen. They were all ranked up. It was just a really, really solid build. I think he was probably using that Necrotech great effect to keep that alive. And I kept trying to focus it down. I really probably should have kept Grimgor moving down a little bit. But overall, I mean, it was such a close matchup. I'm going to say great game to my opponent, Ketogenic Cream Pie. I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. This is Black Iron, and this has been another one of Black Iron's battles.